Good evening and welcome to our student broadcast of the 6 and 4 Santa Paula Cardinals girls basketball team going up against the 1 and 2 high school Fillmore High School's girls basketball team. My name is Labor Gudino and I'm a senior here at Santa Paula High School. I will be your play-by-play announcer for tonight's game. I'll be joined in the control room by sophomore Kalia, and freshmen Ryan Garza and Christopher. The new sports broadcasting program at Santa Paula High School will be live streaming future sports competitions at Santa Paula High School with the new PK3 sports broadcasting system supplied by the city of Santa Paula. We hope you enjoy tonight's game and would like you to be understanding as this new technology is first being tested at Santa Paula High School. If you have positive comments, please utilize the chat and we'll try to respond. Certainly hope you enjoyed tonight's game brought to you by the new student broadcast team being formed. So we do see now the starting lineups. We see Faith Stockton, Ariana Duarte. Then we also see there Sarah Rico. See two of the players that will be unavailable. That is Mariah and Lola Mendez. And Julie Madrano will come in that starting lineup for Lola. So it's once again another on Thursday. It's a rivalry game, second rivalry game of the week. Stay tuned for tomorrow's. It will be boys basketball against Fillmore. Also, definitely subscribe, turn on those notifications so you guys know when the games will start. And I believe there was 4 rivalry games this week. Baseball had one too. We don't know what the score was for that, but they did have one. Now here is tip off. It'll be Julie Madrano against number 24 Zoe Esom. So here we go with the tip off, and Santa Paula win it. And now there is Fillmore have it. They give it a number 4 to number 15, Amani Hooker. And it's almost stolen by Santa Paula. Actually, it is stolen by Santa Paula. Now here is Ariana Duarte. Gives it to Sarah Rico. She drives in, misses. And then Faith Stockton, actually, she misses as well. And there's a block at the end of that. Here's Fillmore with number 4, Emma. And she loses it. She misses a shot. Now here comes another shot. And that one is airballed. That time by number 15, Amani Hooker. Now there's Ariana Duarte. She gives it to Faith Stockton, who had an amazing game on Tuesday. Unfortunately, she did get fouled out, which is why she got out of the game. She wasn't able to finish it, along with Ariana Duarte in that extremely good yet painful loss to Nordhoff. And as we see Ariana Duarte driving in and scoring Santa Paula's first points of the game, 2-0. So there's ball movement from Fillmore. They almost lost it. That's 22, Ebony Venegas, correction. And that ball will go out on Santa Paula, Fillmore's ball. Now there's the inbound by Ebony. And there's number 4, Emma. She shoots it and she banks it in, 2-2. Now there's Ariana Duarte once again. Gives it to Faith Stockton. Now she gives it to Sarah Rico. Now Faith Stockton will drive in. She gives it to Julie. Now she passed it to Sarah. Wasn't able to control the ball. And it went out for Fillmore's ball. Now there's once again, Fillmore has it with number 15, Amani Hooker. And she drives in. It only hits the backboard, and Santa Paula get it rebounded by Sarah Rico. Sarah Rico gives it to Julie Madrano. And Julie to Yanelli, waiting for someone to cut. She's getting double teamed. Now they give it to the corner to Faith Stockton. And now she gives it to Julie Madrano. And now she'll drive in, gives it to Sarah Rico. Pump fakes, shoots, and makes the shot. 4-2 after that amazing floater by Sarah Rico. And Ariana, she strips it. Not able to handle it, but then gets her hand on it 3 times. She makes a pass that was a little bit too far for Rico, and it went out once again. Fillmore's ball. So we do see the tight pressure we're seeing from Santa Paula. Starts with Ariana Duarte. We see Rico there. Fillmore beat it. And that ball goes out, and Santa Paula will get it. There will be a timeout before, as Coach Jordan wants to think this through, as there's 5 minutes left in this first quarter, with Santa Paula leading 4-2. Been a good start, but yet they probably want a little bit more shots to go in. Good defense from both teams, though. So Santa Paula are back. They're going to inbound. Fillmore's back also. So there is Ariana Duarte to face Stockton. She will give it right back to Ariana. Now Ariana gives it back to Faith. Now there's Julie. Gives it back to Faith. Stockton has Ariana wide open. Good find by Faith Stockton. Ariana scores her second basket of the game. So there's Fillmore once again. Plenty of ball movement so far. That time it's stolen by Faith Stockton. And good defense, but she's still able to find a way to score. And Santa Paula starting to extend their lead now. And that ball was last touched by... It was actually a timeout. That ball went out on Fillmore. On Santa Paula, correction. And Fillmore want to think this through now. You're going to see a way to stop this pressures. And a way to secure the ball. Santa Paula are finding a lot of steals so far. And as we usually see, it all starts with Faith Stockton, Ariana Duarte on the defensive side. Their ability to steal the ball, ability to create chances for their teammates. Now here we go once again. So there is another steal by Ariana Duarte. She has it. Looking for someone. Give it to Julie Madrano. Had Sarah. She didn't pass that. She traveled. And it's once again Fillmore's ball as the score is 8-2. Now there's number 22, Ebony. She still has it. And now she gives it a 12. She airballs. That was Alyssa Osagueda. Now there's Faith Stockton to Sarah Rico. Now Ariana. There's Faith. She drives in. No, she gives it to Ariana. Now Sarah Rico to Yanelia. She gets triple teamed. Julie finds a way, but she traveled again. That's 2 straight possessions with the travel. Fillmore get it back once again. So they're looking for a way to inbound without losing it. That is Emma Osagueda. Now she gives it to Ebony. Now back to Emma. And now she gives it to Amani Hooker. To Ebony. Good ball movement by Fillmore, but they lose it on that final pass to the interior. Sarah Rico has it. Now there's Sarah Rico to face Stockton. And she gives it to the interior to Sarah Rico. And she misses it, though. Rebounded, but then stolen by Ariana Duarte. And that will be a foul. Ariana Duarte with around 4 or 5 steals already in this first quarter. You could definitely see her passion, especially in a rivalry game. You have to play like that. Play as tough as you can. We see the free throw is good. 9-2. So here comes the second one by Ariana. She makes it also. 6 points already for Ariana Duarte. So there's Fillmore once again with Ebony. And now Ebony gives it to someone in the middle. She misses it though. Rebounded by Julie Medrano. There's Ariana Duarte to Sarah Rico. Yaneli shoots it. It's off to the right. That ball was last touched by Ariana, the ref says. So there's Ebony going to inbound it. Seems like there might be a substitution. As Amaris Rabago did come in. Now there's Ebony again. Now they give it to the interior. Somehow lands with number 12, Alyssa. And she's able to make the shot. So Amaris Rabago came in for Julie Medrano. Now there's Sarah Rico to Ariana Duarte. And Ariana Yaneli, and she goes all the way. Hits the rim. Goes out. Now there's Ebony again. Now they shoot, and it's off. Rebounded by Sarah Rico. Now there's Faith Stockton. Now Faith shoots the three. It's off to the right, and that ball will go out for a throw for Fillmore to inbound it. So there is number 24, Zoe Issam. And now she gives it to Ebony. And Ebony drives in all the way and she scores the basket while getting fouled. What a play by Ebony Venegas. She'll go to the line for one more. We'll see what Ebony does. She shoots her free throw a little bit farther than most people, and she banks it in. So Fillmore getting closer now after Santa Paula going on a 10-2 run. They've scored 5 unanswered points. Now there's Sarah Rico. Gives it to Faith Stockton. She pump fake, shoots a mid-range, and she also banks it in. 12-7, even with an injured hand, and Faith Stockton is still scoring. Now there is number 15 with some great moves right there. That was Amani Hooker. Able to wiggle herself into the interior. And it's still a 3-point game now. There is Ariana Duarte. She'll shoot a mid-range. It's off. But the rebound goes to Yaneli. She misses. Amaris gets it. She misses as well. And now it's finally rebounded by Fillmore. And it'll be a jump ball going to Santa Paula. No, going to Fillmore. Now here's the inbound. They have number 4, Emma Osegueda. And she tries to go all the way. No, she passes it to Hooker. And that ball, that would also be a jump ball. And this one will go to Santa Paula. So there's 1 minute and 4 seconds left in this first quarter. We'd like to invite you guys to like and subscribe. We will want, as you guys stay tuned for the future games. We will have tomorrow, and we will have games next week. As for sure, we'll have a basketball game. Now there's Amaris. Now give it a fade. She shoots a three. It's off. But Amaris with another rebound. No, shoot. It was. The Fillmore has it, and it was stripped once again by Ariana Duarte. But it was last touched by Fillmore. Santa Paula get it once again. Now here is Ariana Duarte. Gives it to Faith Stockton. Now back to Ariana. Milk some time here. Now there is Ariana Duarte again. Now Sarah Rico, she shoots the three, and it's in. Santa Paula's first three of the game comes by Sarah Rico. It's 15-9. So now here's once again. There's Hooker, and he's stripped. Might have been once again by Ariana Duarte. And it will be a jump ball going to Fillmore. 2.3 seconds left in this first quarter. See if they try to do a quick inbound here and score. There's number 4, Emma. She shoots and she makes the three with the buzzer beater. And this game is only a 3-point lead for Santa Paula, 15-12. Emma Osagueda with the buzzer beating three. So it's been a tough matchup. Santa Paula have scored a lot of points. It's not usually what we see in the first quarters. Remember, last game, they were actually losing 10-0. So it's obviously a positive start that they've scored this many points. They have allowed 12 points, which is usually what they don't allow as much as that. We saw them allow 9 and 10 the other games. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. So here we go for the start of the second quarter. Santa Paula leading 15-12. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. This is usually where we see Santa Paula have their best quarters. The second to the fourth. And Santa Paula will start with the ball in the second quarter. As there's Sarah Rico. Gives it to Faith. Now there's Sarah Rico to Julie. She gives it to Faith Stockton. Drives in, gives it to Sarah Rico, but Fillmore able to force a jump ball, and it will go to them. So now here is Fillmore with Armani Hook, two for Ebony, and that ball was lost. Santa Paula will get it once again. So here comes Faith Stockton. She gives it to Ariana, then to Amaris, and now Faith in the interior, and she misses the shot. Barely went out. And now here comes Fillmore once again. That ball is rebounded by Faith Stockton. Now here is Sarah Rico. To Amaris Rabago. There's Julie Madrano. Back to Amaris. Now there's Ariana. Gives it to Faith Stockton. That ball hits the rim and goes out. Rebounded by Hooker. And she drives in, and it will be a charging foul. So Santa Paula will get it. Faith Stockton sacrificed herself for that foul. Now here comes Santa Paula once again. So there is Ariana Duarte. Gives it to Sarah Rico to the interior with Julie. Now there's Faith Stockton. Back to Julie. And she passed it to Ariana. Now back to Sarah. She's going to give it to Ariana. And now there's Amherst. Good ball movement from Santa Paula. Looking for a shot, though, and they're not. They're going to be settled for another three. That's face Stockton. That one is once again hits rim. Goes out. Now there's Ariana. It might have hit off Amherst's leg. The ref saw that also. That ball will go back to Fillmore. There was a substitution as number 32, Jasmine Savala, came in for 15, Armani Hooker. Amani. And now there's Fillmore once again. Almost stolen. But they still have with number 22, Ebony Venegas. Now it's stolen. Ariana Duarte gave it to Sarah Rico and a block by Ebony. And then another steal by Julie. Now there's Faye Stockton. She drives in, gets fouled. And she will go to the free throw line. Foul was on number 12, Alyssa Osegueda. So here is Faith Stockton shooting her first free throws of the game. And she makes it. Santa Paula been very efficient with their free throws. You see Alexis Carrillo coming in for Ariana Duarte. So here comes the second free throw, and this one hits the rim. So it actually went out. Alexis Carrillo came in for Sarah Rico. That ball will go out for Fillmore. So there's 22. Ebony Venegas will inbound it to number 4, Emma Osegueda. Now Emma to Ebony. Now she tries to drive in, takes a shot. That ball hits the rim. And they get the offensive rebound, and she scores once again. Ebony Venegas once again able to score even with contact. See if she makes this. And this could be a tie game. She shoots it, and this one goes in as well. So it is a tie game, 15 of 15. So it's 16 of 15 after that free throw of Faith Stockton. Santa Paul still have a 1-point lead. And now there is Julie Madrano to Alexis. And that ball goes in. Santa Paula score off Alexis. 18 of 15 now. Now they try to give a pass to number 4, Emma. And that ball goes out. Santa Paula will get it once again. Now there is Ariana Duarte. Now Amherst to Ariana. Now Ariana to Faith. Back to Ariana. Go all around to the other side. Now here's Ariana Duarte back to Alexis. She misses that one. Rebounded by Ebony. Now there's Ebony. A pump fake. And now they give it back to Ebony. This one was off to the left. Santa Paula get it once again. Santa Paula not able to dissect that 2-3 defense now. They're looking for some ways. But that defense has been really good. The only way is by them shooting threes. And that one finally goes in. Bank shot by Faith Stockton. And it is 21 of 15. And they do call a timeout. Santa Paula now leading by 6. So here we go now for the start of the second of after that timeout. It scores it's 21-15 with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in this first half. Now we do see Santa Paula Fillmore have it. And they score 21-17 now. Now there is Fade Stock. So they didn't score on that play. The ball just went out. Now there's Faith Stockton to Julie Madrano. Now there's Faith once again to Ariana Duarte. Now she gives it Carrillo. And now Ariana shoots the three, and it was airballed. Saved by Julie Madrano. No, it was not, as it's a Fillmore's ball on the inbound. So there we see once again the pressure. Alexis trying to cut her off. Now there's number 4, Emma Segueda. Now there's Ebony. She drives in. And the offensive rebound for number 32 turned into a free throws for her. That is Jasmine Savala taking these 2 free throws, trying to make this only a 4-point lead for Santa Paula. So here comes the first one, and that one is overshot. Still 21-15. So here comes the second one, and that one's overshot as well. And it's still a 6-point lead for Santa Paula. There's Faith Stockton. Gives it to Yaneli. Now Yaneli finds Ariana. She gives it to Julie, which gives it back to her. Now there's Alexis. She shot the 3. That one was off. Offensive rebound and no foul. Now no foul again. And now they're fighting for very extremely good defense by number 24, Zoe Issam. As the ref said, there was no fouls on those 3 shot attempts by Julie Madrano. So here we go with the inbound. You give it to Ariana Duarte to Faith Stockton. Now Faith Stockton to Julie. She tries to back up number 24, but that ball is wide to the right. Now there goes the mid-range shot. It was missed. Now there's Ariana Duarte with the rebound. So here she goes calmly up the floor with Alexis Carrillo to Julia Madrano. Has Faith and doesn't give it to her. Now she gives it to her. Now there's Ariana. Now Faith Stockton. That ball was stolen. Here's a chance for Fillmore to go on the fast break. They shoot, and that ball goes in. Once again, Ebony Venegas. 21-17. Santa Paula still leading by 4 points. Santa Paula, it's been very tough for them to dissect this defense. They try to force it in the interior. That ball went out for an inbound. Santa Paula for Fillmore. So Sarah Rico comes back to the game. In fact, she did replace Ariana. There's Ebony. Now and it's gonna be out of bounds for Fillmore. And now no travel there. You do see number 4 once again. Now there's 22 Ebony. Now a shot by Alyssa. That one's wide to the right. Rebounded by her, I believe her sister, Emma Segueda. And that ball was overshot. Now there's Emma again. Missed again. And they finally get fouled. Fillmore able to get some good offensive rebounds there. And once again, Ebony will go to the free throw line. You could call that a ritual there. She overhits the first one. Still a 4-point game with 1 minute and 7 seconds left in this second quarter. Oh, now here's the third. Here's the other free throw, and that one once again off. That ball was last touched by Yaneli Garcia, so it's Fillmore's ball once again. So there is Ebony. She will inbound it, and she finds Alyssa Segueda. Now there's Emma, and she gives a good pass, and that ball goes in. 21-19. Now there is Sarah Rico. And now it was tipped, but Julie Madrano able to get it, and she gets fouled while she was shooting. And it will be free throws for Julie Madrano. So Fillmore getting close. We'll see what happens here. They're able to increase Santa Paula's lead. And the first one hits the rim and goes out. 21-19 still. Seems like they want to be fixing something with one of our team captains, Jackie. Now here comes the second one. That one's also off. So that's two straight possessions in which both teams come out without a point off free throws. And that ball was recovered by Faith Stockton. It'll be a jump ball. It will go to Fillmore. Still 34 seconds left in this second quarter. Now they have Osekela wide open. Wasn't able to secure the pass. It was a little too high for her. And it's Santa Paula's ball once again. There is Alexis Carrillo. You to Sarah. Now Sarah to Yaneli, and they call that a travel. And it will be Fillmore's ball once again. But that was extremely good defense. Someone got a hand on it on Fillmore's. So there is Osegueda. Back to Ebony. Now they give it to the other Osegueda. That's Emma. She shoots a three, airballed, and it's recovered by her sister. Now there is Emma Osegueda. And now Ebony, but she gets fouled on the shot, and they'll be shooting free throws. She makes these. They'll have a chance to tie the game for the first time since it started. So here comes Ebony. She misses the first one. 21-19 still. Let's see what happens here in the second. Misses that one as well. It's rebounded by Fillmore, though. Now they give it to the interior. And there was No, nothing happened. It's just halftime. Santa Paula barely leading 21-19. So after a good start, seemed like Fillmore made some adjustments. And they made that defense. Switch to that 2-3 zone in which Santa Paula haven't been able to get to the interior. They've been forced to take three-point shots, and only one has gone in. Santa Paula definitely want to find a way to break that defense. I will be back for the start of the second half.
Good to go? Okay, good evening, everyone. Tonight we are here with the Santa Paula Lady Cardinals against the Fillmore Flashes. This game has been quite. It hasn't been quite as competitive as the last game. If you were able to tune in on Tuesday night, it was a very competitive game. I believe we went to 3 overtimes. Is that correct? Yes, it was very competitive. So if you didn't watch that game, please go back on our YouTube. Make sure to get that in. And tonight's game, our matchup has been pretty nonchalant out here. It's very calm. There isn't no screaming fans like the last time. We have a couple fans up there tonight. But let's just talk about our game. Today we are here with one of my best friends. This is Kaylee Gomez, everyone. We're bringing her in today as we did last time, just to talk a little bit more about the game. Now, Edith, what do you think about the offense that the ladies are playing tonight, the Lady Cardinals? So far, I've been seeing really good offense from them. They are letting a little bit of things like slide through, but other than that, their hands are up. They're getting steals like they should, and so far, they're doing a good job. I would say. Yeah, she brought up the steals. Just compare from last game. I don't know if it's just been the practice over the last few days or the in person seeing how in the game the defense does make a difference. The ladies have not put their hands down, or at least they're seeing that keeping their hands up, making sure that they get those steals helps them out. And I think the head coach Frank Jordan has really tried to like implant that into these ladies. As far as the Fillmore Flashes, mainly their point guard. Don't you think their point guard is mostly carrying the team? Their point guard seems to have a lot of the set dribbles down. She's running majority of the court. The possession when it's with the Fillmore Flashes, it's definitely with the point guard. Now, when it comes to points for the Fillmore Flashes, points are kind of everywhere. I think everyone has a little bit of everything. We don't have our stats keeper from the Fillmore here right now. I believe they're also on the team, so we can't get specific stats. But I definitely think it's all around with the team, being that everyone has little points here and there. As far as our Lady Cardinals, points are also going here and there. Not like the other night. The other night, Faith Stockton had the majority of points, and I like to see a more all-together game, being that the whole team's getting into it. Every possession, everyone has a pass or two before the ball gets shot, and I know head coach Frank Jordan also likes to see a game like that. Now that the ladies are coming back out, I'm going to end this little conversation. Do you want to add anything? Um, no, just that the girls are doing really good both on both sides. Not trying to be biased here, but they're both playing their game, and as the score is 21-19, I like to see a good second half. Yeah, let's hope the Lady Cardinals pull out a win and keep their game going. So thank you for joining us tonight, and keep watching the game.
And we are back for the start of the second half. Santa Paula leading just barely 21-19 after we had that amazing halftime report by our captain Jackie. So there's pretty much nothing else I could tell you guys. Just subscribe. I could tell you guys to don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you guys will get notifications whenever we have our game tomorrow, which is against boys basketball for the first time in almost 2 or 3 weeks, I'd say. So we're definitely excited to bring you those, as Santa Paula already will have a chance on this inbound. There's Sarah Rico, gives it to Ariana Duarte. Now there's Sarah Rico, Ariana. She drives in. That ball goes out. Yaneli wasn't able to score it also. And Fillmore get it once again. And there's Fillmore. Emo Segueda, and she misses it. Rebounded by Fillmore, though. Now that will go for a jump ball. And it'll be going to Santa Paula. No, it'll be going to Fillmore. So there's 32. Jasmine Savala. She gives it a 12. Alyssa Osegueda. There's 4M Osegueda. Back to her sister. Now there's Hooker to Amani. Now they shoot the 3. Emma. She makes the 3. Fillmore leading for the first time this game. We'll see how Santa Paula are able to react to this. It's been tough for them to score against this defense, especially in the second quarter. Faye Stockton's wide open for a 3, though, and she misses it, though. Rebounded by Fillmore, and it was last touched by Faye Stockton. Fillmore's ball once again. So there's once again 22. Ebony to Emma. Now Emma back to Ebony. Now Ebony to Amani to Emma. She scores another one. 6 straight points for Emma. Also get off 2 straight threes. And now they have a 4-point lead. Fillmore do. There's Yaneli Garcia. Give it a Faye Stockton. No foul. Now Sarah Rico, she misses. And once again, Santa Paula able to get the offensive rebound. But after that, Fillmore just go right at him and attack him. And they're just not able to do anything. Once they get it, Julie Madrano as Yaneli Garcia. So here's Sarah Rico. Gonna look for someone. Has Ariana. She drives in to Sarah. And now she gives it to Julie. Back to Ariana. Now Ariana shoots. And that was air ball. Emma Segueda gets it. Now there's 22 Ebony. Now they shoot a mid-range. That one's off. Now Hooker gets it. She scores. So it's 21-27. Santa Paula not able to score in this first half. In this second half, correction. We see Faye Stockton. She won't shoot it. And gives it to Sarah Rico in the interior. And another block by Zoe Issam. And there was a foul. My bad on Yaneli Garcia. Was on Yaneli Garcia. So there's once again Fillmore with a 6-point lead now. That's Ebony Venegas. She loses it. It's backcourt violation. Now Santa Paula get it. See if they're finally able to score points this second half. Now there's Ariana Duarte to Faith Stockton. Now there's Ariana. Back to Alexis Carrillo. Now there's Faith Stockton shoots. Seemed like there could have been a foul though. None was called though, and it'll be a jump ball going to Fillmore. There's once again Fillmore. That's a pass all the way to the interior, but then they're back to the outside. Now back inside. Then they give it to Hooker. She misses. Very good ball movement though, as Santa Paula didn't know what to do right there. Now there's Alexis Carrillo. She gets it once again. Give it to Faye Stockton. And now it's stripped. This time it's Money Hooker once again. And she goes for the fast break and she loses it last second. And it will go back to Santa Paula. So there is Ariana Duarte. And now they shoot the three and Faye Stockton able to score it. And now it is only a 1-point game. So there's number 22, Ebony Venegas. She goes through two players, but then loses it. Now here's a chance. Ariana gives it to Faith, and she scores a layup. I do believe Santa Paula are leading now. So 5 straight points out of nowhere. Now there's once again 12. So the score is 26-27. So Fillmore still leading, especially after that shot. That was at a 3. That was a 3, so it's 26-30. Fillmore shots are falling in this second half, as there's only 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Now Faye Stockton, she shoots another 3. That one's off. Rebounded by 22. Ebony, and she goes once again, and that's a blocking foul on Faith. So once again, it'll be an inbound. Full credit to Ebony Venegas, who's been the most active player. You know, she's not the tallest. She's always getting rebounds, getting steals. Now we see a pass to the interior. What a play right there by Zoe Isom in front of 2 people, and she's still able to score it. And Fillmore increased her lead, and it's back to 6 points. Here's Ariana back to Faith. Yanelli gives it to Ariana. Now Julie back to Yanelli. Now Faith. Now Julie was able to get open. She lost it though. Now there's Fillmore once again with Ebony. She gives a pass. Now there's the mid-range. That one's off. Santa Paula get it once again. Rebounded by Faith. There's Faith Stockton. To Alexis Carrillo. She gets it once again. Faith gets it once again. Now there's Yaneli. She shoots it. And she scores it. Yaneli Garcia with, I believe that might be her first points of the game. 28-32. And Ariana, she gets called for a foul there. And it will be, once again, Fillmore's ball. And it's actually going to be... No, so it will be an inbound. So there's Fillmore once again. That is Emma Osegueda. There's Emma. And it's stripped by Faith Stockton. Now here's a 2-on-1. See what Ariana does. She gives it a Faith. And that one is off. Ariana always active. And that ball goes in. Julie Madrano shot it. Full credit to Ariana Duarte. She saw the player didn't really secure the ball. She strips it. And they get points because of it. Now there's a shot, this time by Ebony, and they score once again. 4-point lead for Fillmore. Every time Santa Paula score, they just come right back. Now there's Yaneli. Now Alexis. That ball was short. It goes to Ebony once again. She goes quickly. Shoots the floater, misses, offensive rebound, and Fillmore scored. That was Alyssa Osegueda. So the score is 30-36. Fillmore on offensive explosion. They've scored 17 points already. That's almost as much as they had in the whole first quarter. In the whole first half. While Santa Paula able to score 9 points this half. And it's come mostly from 3 pointers for Fillmore. So seems like everything's good now. It will be Santa Paula's ball. No, it will be Santa Paula's ball. That goes to Ariana Duarte. Now Ariana gives it to Faye Stockton. To Ariana. Now back to Alexis. Ariana Faith again. Give it to Alexis in the middle. She gets fouled and she'll go to the free throw line. So it'll be free throws for Alexis Carrillo. She already scored 2 points in this game. We'll see if she's able to get it to three. That ball was short on the free throw. Still a 6 point lead for Fillmore. So here comes the second one, and that one is also off. That was last touch by Santa Paula. So they come out of that empty-handed. Fillmore get it once again. That is Emma. And there is Ebony. Kicks it out to Hooker. She gives it to Emma, and she makes another shot. That's been Fillmore's sharpshooter. She scores once again. It's an 8 point lead. Now there's Alexis. Gives it to Ariana, to Amaris, and it was stripped. It was stolen. And there was it was a turnover on Fillmore. Santa Paul's ball once again. There is a substitution as Sarah Rico's coming in for Alexis Carrillo. So there is Sarah Rico. And she gets stripped. And it will go for a jump ball. It will belong to Santa Paula. There's Sarah Rico looking for someone. That's Ariana. Nope. Shot wouldn't have counted as there was a foul. And there will be a timeout on set for Santa Paula. So we'll see what Coach Jordan is able to think, able to plan here as they are down. They've been down almost actually pretty much this whole third quarter because they scored that 3-pointer pretty early into it, and they haven't stopped scoring since. So here we go. Fillmore will get it once again after that timeout. There is an 8-point lead. Scores 30-38. Oh, it was actually the end of the third quarter. So it's 30-38. See what happens here in the fourth if Santa Paula are able to come back. Now here's number 4, Emo Segueda. Now to Ebony, to Alyssa. Now they give it to the inside and it's stolen. Might have been, and it was stolen by Natalie Segura. It's a jump ball going to Santa Paula. Now there is Ariana. She gives it to Faith Stockton. And now there's Natalie. And there once again, Ariana to pump fake by Faith. She shoots a mid range. That is short. And now Santa Paula get it once again. No, Fillmore get it, and they shoot. That one was off. Rebounded by Emma. Natalie almost got the steal there. There's Hooker, Amani. And she traveled as she got up with the ball. And it will be Santa Paula's once again. Now there's back to Ariana Duarte. There's Sarah Rico to Natalie. Natalie all the way to the other side of the court with Faith. Now Amory shoots and she scores it. And it's once again a 6-point game. Mid-range is starting to fall though for Santa Paula. But then they score it once again. And it's back to 8-point lead. Alright, Sarah Rico to Natalie Segura. Now Natalie gives it to Faith. She shoots another 3 and she scores another one. It's a 5-point game, but every time Santa Paula score, Fillmore go quickly and they've been able to find points. And now they go once again and Amani scores it. It is a 7-point game. So now there's Ariana Duarte to Natalie. Now Sarah Rico, Natalie, all the way to Faith. Amherst in the inside. Ariana drives in and they call a foul on that. And Ariana Duarte will go to the free throw line looking to decrease that lead of Fillmore's. So there's Ariana Duarte. That one's off. Now here comes the second one. And this one is also off. But they get the rebound. Natalie Segura back to Ariana. Alright, Faith Stockton. She shoots another 3 and that one goes in as well. What a game. Once again, Faith Stockton. That might have been her 4th or 5th 3-point already in this game. Now there is a shot by Amani and it's off and it's rebounded. It will be a jump ball going to Fillmore. So it is a 4-point game now. See if Santa Paula are able to stop Fillmore here. They give it to number 24, Zoe. And then they airball the shot. Santa Paula have it. No, it'll be a jump ball. This time it will go to Santa Paula. So there will be Sarah Rico giving it to Ariana Duarte. Now Ariana going all the way to the other side. Give it to Faith Stockton. Now Faith to Yaneli as she came right back into the game for Natalie. Now Ariana drives in as she misses the layup. It's rebounded by Fillmore. Now here they come quickly once again. They shoot it and it goes in. Ebony Vanega is showing her speed. It's a 6-point game again, 38-44. There's Sarah Rico to Yaneli Garcia. As Ariana has faith, she'll shoot another three, and that one goes in as well. Faith Stockton showing her range. And Santa Paula are once again down by 3. But then they shot it. Amani missed it, and it will be a jump ball. Go to Fillmore. What a game so far by Faith Stockton. Once again, she's always having amazing games. Been Santa Paula, one of their best players. And by far the most consistent. Along with Ariana Duarte, though. Now there's stolen by Amherst Rabago. So Santa Paula get it without allowing a point. See what happens here with Sarah Rico. Gives it a Faith again. Now she goes all the way, but they give it to Ariana. Now Ariana to Amherst. Sarah Rico once again to Amherst. And it's stolen though by number 4. She drove in and there was a foul. They will get an inbound pass. So the steal was from Emma Oseguera once again. She's also having an amazing game. Well, now here comes the inbound. Gives it to Amani Hooker. Now there's Zoe. Now there's Emma. She gives it to number 12. That ball is out. Alyssa Oseguera missed a shot, but it will go to Fillmore once again, though. Still only a 3-point lead now. Now Zoe shoots it. That one's off. And Ariana able to secure the rebound. This is Santa Paula's chance. They might give it to the hot hand Faith here. Give it to Yaneli. Now there's Amherst. They do get a Faith. She shoots another one. That one is off, though. And now here comes a fast break. Points from Fillmore, and they get an easy layup there. Emma Oseguera. And they will call a timeout. Probably was on Frank Jordan. Coach Jordan. As they'll think a way to maybe stop those fast break points. As every time they miss a shot, they go quickly. You might want to bring someone. As soon as someone takes a shot, for one to come back. So they won't allow that. So it's now a 5-point game. So here we go now. They're back from the timeout. It's a 5-point game. We see right there 41-46 with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. We're in for a wild last minutes of the game. Make sure to subscribe and to like. We would like to, as we will have future games. We have basketball tomorrow against Fillmore also. It's boys basketball. And we also have games next week. Definitely stay tuned for those. Now there's Yaneli Garcia, and she finds Faith Stockton to Amherst. She shoots, and it goes in. Once again, it's a 3-point game, 43-46. Now there is Alyssa Oseguera. And now there's back to Alyssa. Now good defense from Amherst, but they're able to give it to Ebony. They give it to the interior, and they score with the foul. Once again, what a play by Emma Oseguera, and she'll be shooting free throws. So already 3-and-1 situations. 2 by number 22, Ebony, and this time by Emma. Here comes a shot, and it's in. Converts it. Now there is Sarah Rico to Ariana Duarte. Back to Sarah Rico. He gives a Faith Stockton. She shoots a 3, and that one goes in again. What a game by Faith Stockton. That has to be your fifth three-pointer of this fourth quarter alone as she steals it here. So this is Santa Paula's chance to tie the game. There's Sarah Rico. They give it to Amber Shabago. Has Ariana wide open as she scores. It's a 1-point game. 48-49 with 2 minutes left. Now there's Fillmore though. Getting in and Ebony scores. So it's a 3-point game now. That's been the problem. So Fillmore always scoring and there will be a timeout. 1 minute and about 50 seconds left in this fourth quarter. It's a 3-point game. We'll see if they plan on either taking more threes with the hot hand. Faith Stockton is having an amazing game. But Fillmore's game, their whole team has been extremely good on defense as on offense. We see Emma Oseguera was having a really good game. Ebony Venegas, Amani Hooker. On the defensive side, Zoe Issam. Those have been the best players. And for Santa Paula, our best players for sure, no question. After this fourth quarter, Faith Stockton, Ariana Duarte also having a solid game. We also have the other players who are contributing more on the defensive side than on the offense. Amber Shabago has made some key shots. Now here we go for the start. So for once again the last 2 minutes. We'll see what Santa Paula do here. So here comes the inbound. They give it to Ariana Duarte. Give it to Sarah Rico, and they lose it. No, it was last touch by Fillmore. So Santa Paula will get it once again. So that's 2 straight games that we've had on girls basketball, and they've been come down to the wire. And now there's Ariana Duarte. She has it as it was almost stolen. Now they're covering Faith Stockton, not letting her do anything. And now they shoot it. Yaneli Garcia scores. So Santa Paula only down by 1. They see if they could finally stop them here, though. They need to do that in order to have a chance. It's 48-51. No, it's 50-51. They haven't changed the scoreboard. And that ball goes out for Fillmore. Now there's a chance for Alyssa. They get the rebound. She loses it, almost like a fumble there. So when she fell, now it was a shot from Hooker. He missed it. And that ball's still there. None of the teams able to recover. And she stepped out of bounds when she got the rebound. And it'll go back to Fillmore. We'll see what Fillmore does here. They give it to the center, Zoe. She makes the mid-range. Fillmore is still leading now. Santa Paula need points here. Now you see that Faith Stockton is getting guarded heavily now. It's 50-53. Sarah Rico shoots the 3. It's off though. And Fillmore have it. There's 45 seconds left. Santa Paula need a stop if they want a chance here. And they call a timeout. So this is getting interesting. The last 40 seconds in this game. Santa Paula need to get a stop here and make a 3. But it's making it much harder now as number 4, Emma Oseguera, is guarding Faith Stockton, not letting her move. So we'll see if they might have to give the ball to someone else and take that 3. You saw Sarah Rico take it and she just missed it. Let's see. We see Coach Jordan drawing something up here. Once again, though, it's obviously hurts them when they do have injuries to like their starting center and Julia Matrano, who wasn't able to come back to the game. And then we also have Lola Mendez, Mariah. So there's been plenty of injuries in this game. Faith Stockton, at least we thought she was hurt, but she's had an amazing game. She probably is hurt, but she's still playing through it and having an amazing, amazing game. So here we go once again. Last 40 seconds. Let's see what happens here. So after these last two games, I think you guys know you guys have to subscribe so you guys won't miss any of these games. These are amazing. The games that were brought to us by the girls basketball. Now we do see Fillmore here. Give it to Emma Osegueda. Now they shoot the mid range and it's rebounded. And it'll be a jump ball. No, they call a timeout before. So Santa Paula have 24 seconds left. They'll think this through though. Let's see if they either take a shot quickly or they might drain the whole clock and take the shot the last second. So Fillmore won't get a chance, especially considering that Fillmore, every time Santa Paula score, they go right to them, and they've been able to score on that. So we'll see what happens next. That's 24 seconds, 50-53. Another close game. I wouldn't be surprised if we go once again to overtime if they score another three. Game update in the NBA as the Clippers are actually beating the Lakers 65-42. Has the Lakers obviously not having their best season considering Anthony Davis and LeBron James have been injured for most of it. As Anthony Davis has been saying, no one wants to meet them in the playoffs though. They know they'll be dangerous. But back to this game, back to high school basketball. Now there's Sarah Rico, their 3-point lead for Fillmore. So here we go. Last 20 seconds. Ayana Duarte. You see Faith Stockton is getting heavily guarded. She's the only one that's getting man marked. And now there's Amaris Rabago. She shoots. Misses it. And it'll be a jump ball. And it'll go to Santa Paula. Very good play by Ariana Duarte there. And Santa Paula get another chance with 6 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. They need a three. They have Amaris wide open. No, there was actually a foul on Faith Stockton, I believe. And they'll call a timeout. But Fillmore now have it with 5 seconds. Let's see what they do here to at least secure the ball. They don't really have to take another shot. They just have to make sure Santa Paula don't steal it here. So we are back for the end of this game, I should say. Last 6 seconds. We'll see what Fillmore. They're still drawing something up. Here they come now. They want to steal the ball. Well, they want to keep the ball with them. As Santa Paula looking for a steal here. And now they get it. And no foul. And they pass it all the way. But no, it will be a foul. It'll be... Oh, it might have actually been a turnover. And this is what Santa Paula needed? No, it was actually a personal foul. So Fillmore will have it. And they'll just get fouled. So they'll be going to the free throw line with 1 second left. We'll see what happens here. But if they make one of them, I think it's safe to say that this game will be over. So we'll see what happens here. It'll be number 24, Zoe Issam, to shoot these 2 free throws. So here comes the first one. It's off. And they call a timeout. No, they don't have a timeout. So, yes, they do have a timeout. So Santa Paula will think this through. And they have 0.4 seconds to score here. We'll see what they do. This would be an iconic shot if it goes in. We'll see. And I think it's safe to say that they want the ball in Faith Stockton's hand, especially the way that she's been shooting it today. If I had to say what they're drawing up, it'd probably be some hard screens to get Fates locked and open. Point 0.4 seconds left, though. Once again, we would like to invite you guys to subscribe, especially after this game. Definitely hit the like button at least, because this has been an amazing, amazing game. And we'll be having plenty of these still. So here's Santa Paula, and they'll have to inbound it from over here. Now Ariana, they won't even let her take the shot. And it's airball, and Fillmore win this game just barely. After a dominant start from Santa Paula, they were the better team at the first half. Second half, it clicked, though, for Fillmore as they were able to score. They were able to score a lot of threes, a lot of shots, and good defense. And as soon as Santa Paula would score, Fillmore would come right back. And it's a tough one for Santa Paula as they lose 2 straight at home in a very bad not a bad fashion, a hurtful fashion. But it was overall a very good game. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game. My name is